how's it going? Pink Nine Cloud podcast, show, video, carnival, zoo, joyride. It's a free for all over here. You know what I'm saying? We have a really super cool dude. Met him at HNP, and we're LinkedIn buddies, so we're really good to go. Joe Zeman, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you are VP of Sales, Director of Awesomeness, People Connector, Podcast co-host, and SEO guru.
That's correct.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to do a little promo to get you rolling, let you know what Pink Cloud 9 is about, and then it's 30 seconds, so hang tight. Thank you. Longest seconds of my life. So, I may have pronounced your name wrong, so I apologize. How do you pronounce your name?
Joe Zeman.
Zeman. That's what isn't that what I said?
That's what you said.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I made sure that the Z was very prominent.
Yeah.
Because I could just call you Joe Z.
And so a lot of people call me Joe Z. That's fine. You're good.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So tell us about Valor Marketing.
Sure. So our company's been around for 9 years. We're an internet marketing company. We started out just doing what they call SEO, or search engine optimization, in Google Ads. And then based upon our clients' needs, we just continue to add marketing solutions based upon their needs. And so we started out because we got tired of the small business owners getting screwed over by larger marketing companies and kind of being lied to, and kind of being sold solutions based upon what their needs are versus what the client's goals are. And so we started, and we're growing, and just love getting up every day and meeting with businesses and helping them out, and sharing tidbits of information with them. If we're not a good fit, then it's my goal to find them someone who is a good fit for their business.
Awesome. Cool deal. We're going to come back to that. Let's talk about the podcast, your podcast that you host. Tell us the name and what it's about.
So it's called Ask Valor Masterminds. It started as a Facebook group page. The goal was to bring businesses on to talk to each other, kind of like a Masterminds group, and just kind of ask questions. People get answer questions, share tips. And from there, being that we're marketing, we always get we always get a lot of questions about marketing and business. So we decided to create a podcast. My co-host is Galen Rielos. We both work together at Valor Marketing. And so the podcast has been going since October of last year, so a little over a year. And we just bring on different guest speakers to talk about all different topics related to business, whether it's social media, video marketing, biohacking we've had on, body language coaches. We had some different authors on. We had Ivan Meisner, who's the founder and chief visionary officer of BNI. We'll have Edwin on, who's the founder of Happy Neighborhood Project. He's going to come on in a few months. We just have different guests comes on, and Wednesday we had on Jess Crow. She's from Crow Creek Designs out in Alaska. She's been someone I've been following for the last 4 years, and she's got like over 110,000 or 111,000 followers on Instagram. So she shared tips on social media and video content.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. More power to you. So, wow, I'm speechless, which is good. I like that. I like getting it all in there. Okay, so back to marketing. How long have you been with the company? I know you said they're 9 years. Have you been with them the 9 years as well?
Yeah, we started the company. My business partner Mick and his wife Christina started the company 9 years ago. They sat down, myself and my podcast co-host, and said, "Hey, we're going to start a company. I want you to be a part of it. And then we've been there since the start of the company, and we've just watched it grow.
Awesome. So now I have another question. When you do the podcast, are y'all in the same room, or are y'all through Zoom, or how do you do the
So
podcast?
we have a podcast. We have a podcast studio we go to called BD Local. They're in Tacoma, Washington. So the goal of it is to actually have people go in studio, but due to everything that's going on, some guests have come in studio. A lot of guests are on Zoom, and then so they do all the editing for us, and then they send us a copy when it's done, and we launch it how we do.
How often do you publish episodes?
Twice a month.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, talking to you're doing like 5 today. I'm like, that's crazy. I mean, that's nuts. I can't do 5 in a day. Like, you would have to have a lot of, you have to find all the guests first of all. And that's a big thing. So.
Yeah. No, I love it. I'm living my dream because I wanted to be an interviewer ever since I was a little kid.
That's awesome.
Just didn't know how it was going to come about,
Right.
But it happened, and here, and I'm so grateful. Okay, let's get back to marketing. I love marketing. What would you say is like the biggest difference? Because even I intertwine marketing, advertising, and promoting.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like put them in different? Like, how would you differentiate
categories? I mean, like, so as a podcast, you have a website, and you need to promote your website, and there's different ways that you could promote your website. One of them being social media. So then you have your business, you have your website, you have a podcast Facebook page, and then you push content through there. You can have a group Facebook page and push content through the groups as well. I mean, every single business is different, but you, because we do it as well. I mean, we push our podcast. We have a website. It's getting relaunched in a couple of weeks. But it's just promoting the website, making sure it's built properly on the back end, and then promoting it through social media. But I mean, every single business is different. I mean, social media, it's like, your viewers or the people who have liked your page, only like 1 to 3% of the people that have actually liked your page see your posts. So if you have, 100 people, that means that have liked your page, very few people actually see it. So the goal is actually build it up in increments. So you want to get to 250, then you want to get to 500, then you want to get to 1,000. The ultimate goal is to get to around 5,000 page likes, because then as you post organically, more people will see it. So as people like your page, and then all they have to do really is just go like some of your posts and comment and share it, and then they'll actually see it more often.
Exactly. I love it. I love all marketing, digital marketing, and especially now, we're in this like online life. But okay, so I'm working with a lead gen specialist at the moment.
Okay.
So he's like lead generation, and he's teaching me some things about marketing, promoting, what I just said earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Advertising. And there's they have studied, right? They have studied and tested what type of post, for example, works really good and gets a lot of likes and comments, even if you have like 100 friends or something. Right. They've studied like posts that don't do well and do well and don't do well, stuff like that. So I'm studying with someone, coach, and so I'm really excited about that because I'm gonna be learning new stuff. So because I'm learning and I'm all about it, tell us some really cool golden marketing secrets that maybe 1 or 2 maybe.
So for social media, don't forget about Google My Business. So Google My Business is your map listing on Google, but every business could go claim it. The great thing about it is it's free. So all you have to do is create it, and then you want to make sure that your information is up to date. Make sure you go and put your pictures up there. Make sure you're actually posting to it on a weekly basis, because your posts actually disappear from it every 7 days, if you post one and you don't post again until 8 days, that one you posted is now gone. So you have to post consistently. So treat your Google My Business just like you would any other social media platform. It's also where you can go and generate reviews. So like as Pink Cloud 9 podcast, you can actually claim your Google My Business page. So people who are in your area that are looking for a podcast could actually potentially see your free profile. It's just another way to generate business. God, there's so much you can do with marketing.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Let's talk about Google My Business some more then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all about it. So this is something that I did that I'm going to tell people not to do. You can't have two Google My Businesses. Okay, I made that mistake. I had one that I started maybe like 3 years ago or something, but I didn't know where my business was going to go because my business started July 2020.
Right.
So like a couple of months ago, I was like, oh, well, everybody's talking about Google My Business. So I was like, oh, I need a Google My Business, forgetting that I had one already.
Right.
So, and I ended up having two. Now, currently, the second one got suspended, totally normal. And I'm revamping my original Google My Business. And it's great. You're right. You can get reviews. You can see how many people saw your photos. You can have insights, analytics. It has data on it. You can put your website, your phone number, maybe whatever you want. Book button, book now button. So you're right. It's something that a lot of people do not use, and they should be using it. It's totally, like you said, free.
Yep.
And it's a great marketing tool as well. And isn't that like something that has to do with like that you can up your SEO with your Google My Business? Like, I don't know how that works. I don't know how it worked. I wish I did.
I mean, but the Google My Business, you only show up within a 2 to 3 mile radius of where someone is searching from. That's how Google My Business works. So if you're like a general contractor and there's, let's say you're a roofer and there's 15 other roofers in that same city, then it's hard. There's no guarantee that you're going to be in that top 3 spots. But if let's say you're a podcaster, I can't imagine that the city that you're in, I can't imagine there's too many other podcasters, right? So what's going to happen is they're going to pull from that city, and then to complete the map, they're also going to pull from surrounding cities. So if by chance 2 or 3 cities over don't have someone who's claimed their profile for podcaster, then you could potentially show up in those areas as well. Also, you can create, which most people don't do in the info tab, you can create a short name. So it's g.page / whatever it is. So it's g.page / Pink Cloud 9 if it's available. And then you could use that to text your clients or email your clients and ask them to go write reviews. So you don't have to pay for an online review generation platform. I mean, we have that, we offer that. But if you just claim your short name on your Google My Business page, then as you, let's say, like today, you can text it to me, the link, and I can go write a review for your podcast. Or if I was a roofer and I just left a house, I can easily just text that homeowner a link, which links them directly to the profile, and then they can click on reviews and go write a review. So it doesn't have to be something that's so difficult. It's super easy to do. But most businesses, unfortunately, aren't aware of it, and it's because they don't understand it and they don't know what questions to ask. And yeah.
Okay, let's talk about. Thank you so much. I didn't know that tidbit. Appreciate that. Let's talk about marketing, and again, tell us what service you provide so that the listeners and viewers can have an idea as well.
So we do search engine optimization, Google Ads management, social media management, online review generation management. We do those fun stalker ads online. So if someone visits your websites and leave, you can stalk them for 2 weeks. We do that as well. We do curated audience targeting. That's where a business says, I want to, this is my ideal client down to a T. You can target just about anything. We build websites, and then we also do our #Valor Cares promo, to where we're giving away 4 website builds every single month. So it's our way of giving back during COVID. We're like, what can we do to give back to businesses? Let's start giving away website builds. So there's a link on our website. Just valormarketingllc.com/Valor Cares, and you can go and apply. And there's a committee that chooses businesses every month, and we give away website builds. So that's something we're super happy for.
Cool. I love it. The website link is in the description, so y'all can click. And this is the last question that I'm going to ask you, because I don't want to keep you all. You're a busy guy.
Okay.
Social media management, right?
Yep.
Is there like a time schedule?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah.
So there's actually an article that was just published. If you go to our Facebook page, the Valor Marketing LLC, and like it, I posted it this week. So there's an infographic put out by Moz. Moz is one of the, has to do with the SEO industry, but they put out an infographic and an article with the best times to post on all the different platforms.
Gotcha.
So if you're Instagram, if you're Twitter, if you're, no matter what platform you're on, it's going to be on there.
Nice. I'm going to check that out for sure.
And if you do post, let's say the best time of the day, let's say you're going to post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then post the same time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because your people who are following your pages, if you're consistently posting those times, they know during that time of the day to go check to see your post.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hard to do the same thing over and over. I have that whole like spontaneous schedule thing going on. I have a system that works for me. Of course, I'm learning new things with the lead generation people.
Right.
But yeah, I need to work on like a schedule. But it just, the thought of working on a schedule bores me. Just the thought of it. Like, if I wake up every morning, this is what I do, and then
Correct.
an hour later, this is what I do, and then an hour later, or whatever.
Right.
I just think, as soon as it pops into my head, this is exactly what I need to do at this very moment. You know, that's how my mind works. So my point is, if you're the type of person that likes to have a time, you know, schedule, all that stuff, Joe Zeman is your person to go to. But if you're like me and you're just like sporadic here and there, you know, good luck, because it's hard.
You do you, but and I mean, social media, you don't need to hire a company to do social media. You could do it yourself. You just have to remember to post. The hard part is creating the content. So a lot of social media companies, that's what they do. They create your content for you, which is the benefit of working with them. But I mean, ultimately, I would say 90% of the businesses I talk to, I just teach them how to do it themselves, and then they just could go do it themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about having somebody else create content for me. I have an issue about letting go of creative control.
Well, that's the good thing about working with them. They create the content, they still share it with you. You say yes or no on different things. You know, it's a combination of content, it's a combination of pictures, it's a combination of putting memes in there. If you have video, they help with the video stuff too. But yeah, it's just a combination of all different things. But ultimately, unless you just don't have the time in your day to do it, or time in your week to do it and set it up to schedule posts, then it's something you can do yourself.
Sure. Well, there are options. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Joe Zeman, thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. With Valor Marketing, make sure to check out the website, check out all of the services that Valor Marketing provides. Remember, tell us where to find you if someone wants to get a hold of you. Just go through the website, right? Boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
You could just go through the website, check out my LinkedIn profile, Joe at valormarketing.net. I mean, my phone number is my cell phone. I don't care. I'll give it out. It's 253-318-2589. I don't care. Call me. I mean, I answer my phone, unfortunately, late into the evenings. I'm out on the West Coast because it's the best coast. Yeah, shoot me an email, send me a text. Happy to answer any questions.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. I could pick your brain forever because you have invaluable information in there. But let's keep in contact for sure.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great rest of the day and awesome weekend.
Thank you.